and welcome to Destiny by Dice, where I play Dungeons & Dragons with a few of my dice-rolling friends who have nothing better to do on a Monday evening. It's been a while since we've been on the air now because of the ongoing COVID pandemic.
Coronavirus.
COVID. But we're finally back, and we're about to play some D&D.
Finally.
Finally.
Too long. It's too long.
So, for the first time on this stream, I'm actually controlling everything myself instead of having someone else do it. So just let us know if you can't hear me or someone else, or if I mess up the image too much, which is also possible.
If everything is fucked up, blame Syndrome.
Yeah, blame me. Or Benjamin.
Wait, I didn't put that shit up.
Can still blame you if they want to.
That's always fair.
So yeah, it's been 2 months since Montaigne was resurrected, after also being killed. But before we get into the whole nude situation, at least 4 of you leveled up since last.
Yeah, we did. We did.
So you get to roll HP.
Oh, I rolled back. I rolled back.
Green is wolf. Come on. 4 and a 3.
Oh, damn it.
And we also have a new top-down camera. Could you put your dice underneath the camera?
Yeah. Oh, the new one? Yeah. I was about to put the HP one.
You could put any die.
You put the wrong one.
On my small screen, it's very hard to see, but it could be cool. I don't know.
Cool one.
But now they get to see the light as well.
So
So that's an upgraded camera for the top-down view. We're also going to do some more stuff with that in the upcoming episodes. I can see the 2. Oh,
Yes.
well, I can actually see the number on the die.
Nice.
Which one has a 2? That's the D6.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the only one.
Bonus.
That's probably the only die you can read from there. The other ones are pretty unclear. Or, hey, Over, tell me if you can see the other ones. And then I will actually turn off the top-down camera. And when I do, it's going to go over to Kalen.
What?
I don't know. Because I could.
Do something interesting.
7 and 11, he said.
47. I'm a tank now.
So how did your rolls go, people? Got it?
Poorly. 4 for the wolf and a 3 for me.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I rolled.
almost average. Way less than average, Benjamin.
I rolled an 8.
Perfect.
Yeah, finally.
Oh.
Oh, you don't really need any more stats, so you're good where you are.
Goals for the stream. Get more HP than Tara.
Is that even possible for you?
So if there was ever an episode where we start doing inconsistencies, this is the one,
Yeah.
because I don't remember anything that's happened before.
We probably should take a recap.
Yeah, so I'll just do a recap of the last episode, which was a pretty easy episode to recap. We started off in the Humble Home, where you guys were fighting the Royal Guard. And you were most of you were slightly under-equipped. And you were struggling. Benjamin, or Progressa, eventually decided to rip open the door with his magic.
I got big birds.
Yep. And you blew open the door into the main chamber, the one where you were supposed to steal the rose. Inside there you found a girl, possibly named Rose.
With golden hair.
Don't make
With
it
golden
sound
hair?
like he blew open the door. He failed like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. But the recap is supposed to sound a little better than reality.
Yes. And I knocked the little girl unconscious.
Yeah.
With my big birds.
It seemed
is that a
to
good
lower the
thing?
shield around the city. And then the war broke out. And you guys started escaping. Partially successfully, as Montaigne did not make it out. He was left behind to die.
Yes, along with the Red Baron's daughter.
Yep.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, she was with us and didn't.
The
come
girl
out.
who looked identical to Catherine.
Yeah, that's also a can of worm that we haven't.
Yep. And then you guys went out of the city, met with the Baron. He was not too fond of your actions and your lack of success.
Well, he did send us on a nearly impossible mission, though.
He did. And then
Without giving us all the information.
and then you kept traveling and went back to the farmer you now know is Pokanato, the ancient dragon. You had a bit of a conversation with him, especially Philip or Kalen alone.
You don't even remember.
No, I'm struggling. I'm
It's been 2
struggling.
months.
So Kalen had a bit of a discussion with him alone, wanted to tell the party that they could resurrect Montaigne. He then withheld funds while you guys were fighting over scraps.
And,
And eventually Montaigne was resurrected, luckily into his own body,
Yeah.
or his new human body, which looks identical to the one he had.
you were damn lucky, you know that?
Yeah.
He had, what, a 13% chance to end up as a human or something?
Something like that.
Yep. And that's where we ended, with Montaigne standing naked in front of all of you, being just resurrected.
Just want to spit in something. It's starting to get to be kind of a tradition. So, victory point, the starting point of your XP grind.
I'm guessing Ova told you to say that?
No, he actually told me to say victory point, starting point of your victory.
Ah,
But he
interesting.
wrote something, so much
Yeah,
more.
Victory Point is our main sponsor for tonight's episode. And possibly next week's episode. Possibly. I think
Yeah.
we're going to keep them on for a little longer.
Yeah.
They've been good.
All the upcoming episodes.
Okay, you are now inside Pokanato's hut. His little home. With,
Wasn't it like a huge farm?
It was a huge farm, but the farmhouse was very small.
Yeah.
With a basement.
Excuse me, do you have maybe some clothes you could borrow?
Oh, yes. I'll go fetch some.
I don't really want to see this.
Hey, you're finally back.
Yeah, hey. Thanks.
How are you feeling?
Surprisingly well. How did you guys fare after?
After you left.
Well, we bolted, basically.
Well,
Well, did we succeed?
No.
Not at all.
Not
Like,
at
not
all.
even close.
I
But-
dragged your body across the whole hall. Even down a few steps, but I had to give up at some point.
It's lying.
yes, he even tried to nick your armor.
Tried to save it for you.
Well, at least I think we still have your bow. So that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably should go back for it. We kind of had a little funeral. So...
Did you leave the bow?
No, the bow. The bow. Yeah, I have the bow, but the armor, your armor.
Not that important.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind of here in nothing but your skin and all.
It feels natural.
We can go on
Oh.
a shopping spree. I know some places downtown.
Who's got money?
Don't have money. Well, I think my old leathers are in there, so if you ever wish to be not so free anymore, feel free.
As you're saying this, Pokanato comes back with some clothes.
Yeah, thank you. These will
There you
do
go.
for now.
Yes. Like proper plain, like farmhands clothes.
I put them on.
At least it covers you.
Thank you.
That's
No problem.
more natural.
It's okay.
It's less natural.
Depends on your perception. But yeah,
So, this was not the reason you came?
not really. We we have a lot of stuff going on, and you're really old, aren't you? Like, not in a mean way, but
I am.
ancient.
Keep it old.
I think the word he was looking for was wise.
Yeah, what he said.
Thank you, Kalen, the Deceptive.
And we're wondering if you know something about the trifecta.
The Trifecta.
Have you heard something about that before?
It does not sound familiar.
It does not. How old were you again?
I am older than I can count.
That's really old.
Yes.
And
Or maybe he's not as wise as we thought and can't count upwards 100.
Maybe.
Well, what we actually wanted to ask of you is what if you know the true story of the Ilin Turva.
Ilian Turva. I know a thing or two.
you know what?
Share?
I could,
You want to trade for it?
possibly. Do you have anything to trade?
I don't think so. I've already like given you all our gold.
What does an ancient one as yourself really?
I am
What?
very possessive.
You seem to keep it quite simple here at the farm.
Oh yes, at the farm I do. Anyway, I can tell you a story and we can talk of possible payments after, if you like what you hear.
Okay,
That sounds like a
fair.
good deal.
Great.
I like stories.
Yeah, me too.
Stories are all that are left of most.
I mean, Montaigne can, work on your farm for a week or so. He's already dressed for it.
I think having you work the farm would be better entertainment.
Yes.
I do not need help with the farm. It's pristine.
That it is.
It really
Thank
is.
you. Like
You're
the
right,
only
he might
good-looking
be
farm
worse.
around because of the war.
I mean, how do you even manage it? I mean, it must be kind of time-consuming. How
Oh no.
do you even sleep?
Oh no.
You don't?
It's all fine. I don't work. I don't sleep.
That sounds. Yeah, tell us the story.
Ilian Turva.
At this point, I want to sit down somewhere.
Yep. There are like chairs around. There is a
Yeah.
dining table. Doesn't seem to have been used all that much.
We did get a cup of tea, but
Yeah, we did. Ilian Turva is the name of a humble girl who was born a long time ago. She had a brother named Malthornon. They lived humble lives and died in a caravan attack.
what? Yeah, sorry.
Thank you. Their real names are Iliana Torino. I met them all when I was a young dragon. Also their last one, Nivadora. I didn't know much about them. My father did. I came to consult him. Apparently, they had been resurrected or reincarnated many times. But yeah. This was apparently not the first time they had come to my father. He had previous knowledge of them, even though they did not. As far as I could gather from their meeting with my father, these three forces are caught in an eternal struggle for some kind of power that will destroy two of them and let one live. At least, that's what they believed. Due to their innate power and the fact that they are reincarnations, even they do not remember it themselves, but they usually follow the same pattern. Torino, or Maltoranon, as he was in his last reincarnation, always goes towards gathering power, becoming a lord, a monarch, or an emperor. Iliana works the underground, trying to get the lowliest of people to see them as a god and amass power and a following.
I picture Kaling leaning against the wall, and as he's getting more and more bored of this conversation, I wanna like sneak into the kitchen, picture everybody sitting around the dining table or something.
Yeah, I'm all in the
So,
story.
yeah. So I want to sneak into the kitchen, grab a few kitchen knives, and then head out the back door.
Okay.
And go over into like a barn or something, and just practice throwing them.
Sounds good. That's more
At the
Philip's excuse to not have to take
As
notes.
a makeshift target.
While Nivadora is always in the shadows, never revealing themselves unless they have to, disguising, assassinating, and stealing, all alone. Every cycle thus far had caused them to end up in a large battle where all three of them fall, and hundreds, sometimes thousands of years pass until they are eventually reincarnated. Last cycle, which was around 4,000 years ago, something different happened, as I told you already. Nivadora and Ileana and Torino were born in the same family and died an early death at the hands of bandits. Nivadora never showed up. We still followed most of the same pattern, but were both fairly unimportant. This caused me to doubt my first meeting with them, doubt what my father told me. But a few hundred years later, history books started showing up, talking about a sister and a brother, sometimes a cousin, or sometimes cousins, who fought over power in a kingdom. And the sister was eventually exiled for different things, sometimes killing her own father, sometimes uncle. And eventually this led to the girl killing her own brother, cousin, in a great royal battle. But I don't remember this battle ever happening. Eventually, over a long period of time, this became the only story I could find from the period. I believe this to be the work of Nivadora and whatever they are planning. And I believe it's been in the works for at least a few millennia. That is the story I have for you.
So what you're saying is that the the voices in our heads and all that stuff. We're gonna die.
I do not believe this is related to you.
You sure?
These three forces, has there ever been any talk about it being linked to some objects? Weapons?
Not that I know of, no. They have always gathered objects, items of great power, but never the same as far as I've heard.
Well, I have read some books on essence and stuff. Do you think that maybe when they've used weapons of power, that their essence would have gotten into their weapons and then infected us or something?
Doubtful.
Have you guys
It
showed
mostly
it?
goes the other way.
Yeah.
I have several artifacts that are relatively similar. I've talked to many weapons.
Well, this is all super weird.
You know the history of our weapons?
No,
Can you by doing some magical stuff to them?
I can look at them, but I might want to keep them if I first touch them.
You do?
Want to? Not going to.
Want to? Good. maybe not.
Can you?
I am very possessive. It's my big flaw.
Yeah, we don't know that much about dragons, but maybe if you can you just look at it, or
I
does it
have
make-
been looking for a very long time
Yeah.
since you came in here.
Well,
They're pretty cool, huh?
They are.
At this point, I believe I summoned Fen that morning when we were at camp, since I currently glowed. So I'm guessing I still have maybe Fen with me. So I'll go up to him and I'll say hello to Fen, or possibly Nivadora, and I'll just like put Fen in his arms.
As soon as he touches the fan, it just dissipates.
I try to summon him again back in my arms.
It comes back to you.
I just pet him and like, what happened?
I'm not sure. It rejected me.
I should kind of hope so, since he's mine, but did you try to do anything with him?
I tried to absorb him.
Ah,
I can't help myself. I'm sorry.
well, at least it wasn't something we couldn't get back.
well, guys,
But-
as I told you before that this thing may be evil. I'll reach out to Savani like this, and I'll say to Savani that remember that we had a deal. And I'll give it to Pokinat.
Takes the sword.
Did you understand something of it?
Didn't want me.
Do you know what it was? Have you?
It's a sentient weapon. I have many in my possession.
Cool. Can we trade one?
I like the ones I have. I'll have yours when you die.
Fair enough.
But if I understand this correctly, the struggle has been between these three forces, everyone trying to be the winner of them all.
Yes.
If,
That is what they believed.
okay, but if, as we know them, Ilianturva and Maltornan died early last time, what would Nivadora gain from making this legend about them?
I do not know.
And what does the winner get?
I do not know.
Oh, I didn't take it.
They say power. Maybe Nivadora needs to kill them herself or himself.
So now it's been lurking for 3,000 years, and now he's just now that Ilianturva is coming back.
Ready for another battle?
Possible.
Have you heard the name Urvinus?
No.
That's the name we got for that third force. Not Nivadora.
Never heard this name.
My head hurts. So Nivadora is Urvinus, or Urvinus is Nivadora? Or they're not the same at all.
I don't think they're the same.
Then there's a fourth force. Or it's not.
It's Nivadora playing games.
Possibly.
I didn't sign up for
To get-
this.
To get the upper hand on the two others when they eventually reappear. Or they animate. Or...
And also, if we have, I'm not sure how the weapons make sense. if there's also someone trying to get if someone is trying to get Ilianturva back, and it kind of worked, at least partially that one time. Is that something different? Wholly different than the sword? Or I don't know who would be who of the sword and the hammer. And also, if there wasn't a cult before with lots of magic, how does then the cult have apparently 10 lieutenants that has been live forever? Where does that power come from? Have you heard about, I know that you said the books started to appear several hundred years ago, but have you heard anything other than from the stories about the cult?
The books started appearing several hundred years after Liana died.
Is it possible she didn't die?
It is possible, but I did feel her perish.
Do you think you would feel her if she came back?
Possibly.
Have you felt?
Not recently, no.
I'm sorry, but did you say this Nivadora dealt from the shadows and could change shapes?
She disguises herself, yes.
That sounds kind of familiar.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Helgelin, could you come closer?
Why?
I feel power in you.
There is power in me. What do you want to do with it?
It's sleeping.
Sleeping? And you want to steal it?
I want to wake it up.
So, is this where we leave the room, or?
You can stay.
I go closer to
Seems like someone
He reaches out
already
his
left the
hand
room.
towards your head.
my head.
He puts it on your head. Then you feel this warmth throughout your entire body, and you all see sort of like a red glow around her body. And then he stops. The power is dormant no longer.
You feel?
You can add a feat
Oh.
called Innate Power.
That's pretty cool.
Maybe you should get back into the room. If they're handing out feats.
Wake Redlane up before you go. All our rights in the chat.
Where do I do this? I have to go through this.
It's for free. Sign me up.
You're too late.
And how do I do that?
That's why you
Add
never
feat
leave the party.
without any-
Manage feats under features and traits.
I gave up last time, but good luck.
Innate power. That sounds cool.
Comment.
Loading.
Sure. That fits with what I said. You want me to add it for you?
Yes, that would be better.
That would be easier.
If you refresh, you should now have a new feat, which says Innate Power Unlocked. A power which has been inside of you since your conception has been unlocked. You feel more charismatic, and you can feel the power of your spells is increasing. Your maximum charisma has been increased by 2, and your current charisma has been increased by 2.
That's kind of cool.
So now I can have up to 22 and I have 20. Uh-huh.
Damn.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll take the same for next.
You're not in the room. You can't hear it.
Problem. I enjoy helping fellow sorcerers. You're all descendants of my family.
Yeah.
We are?
No, not you.
All the sorcerers.
Yes. The ones who are like Helgelin. That's when you say that explains a lot.
Well, it's good you didn't do the thing then, because I got kind of worried a minute.
When you tried to absorb Fen, did the power feel off in any way? I've been told that he's cursed
There
or
could be
corrupted in some
a
way.
certain taint on it, yes.
Does that mean something is wrong? Does that mean that some people are just a bit tainted? Or is
Some
it
are.
something that can-
It can also be a sort of an illness among inanimate sentient objects.
Well, he's a puppy. So he's not necessarily an object, but is there a way to cure him then?
Possibly.
Did
We
you
would
give any pointers?
talk to someone religious, maybe.
Do you know
The
any
gods can help.
powerful religious people you want to recommend?
I generally stay away. We do not get along that well. I am a religion. They pray to false gods, would I say?
Well, they do seem, or they must have some power if.
They do.
Do any of you guys know, like, is there like a holy center in this land? I don't get too much talk about religion. Sorry.
I don't know if any of you are particularly religious in this.
Well, I grew up
You
with
used to be.
a cleric, but
Proficient in religion?
Yep.
he was kind of not the best.
You two can give me a religion check.
The big one?
Of course, the big one.
It's been so bad though. Yeah, yeah.
Religion. That's oh, I even have proficiency. But it's only a 6.
Oh, I got it wrong with disadvantage.
Oh.
Yeah, you're still exhausted.
Same as me then.
Then it's 8.
What?
A good bonus.
What are you looking at?
Okay.
You all know about the gods and religion and stuff like that, but you didn't really frequent the religious establishments around the world. You kept to the more ragtag sort of religious institutions.
At the time, my intelligence was 7, so I wouldn't remember.
You said false gods? Are there real gods?
My ancestors are the real gods.
Are that the old gods? That or the...
No, those are from the false religion.
Oh, so the old and the new gods.
Yes. We dragons worship our ancestors.
And your ancestors are dragons?
Do you have a dragon god?
Yes.
What's the name?
Tiamat. They have many names. It's all of my ancestors. When my father died, he became a god.
Wait,
When
Your
I
god?
die, I become a god.
when you die, you become a god.
And I give power to my children and their children.
Can you communicate with your elders?
I can commune with my father, and he can talk to the others.
But if all the dragons are dead, that means that your children will be super powerful.
They will. As am I.
And when the children die, do the sorcerer get the power, and then when they die, the children don't?
We borrow the power from our ancestors when needed.
Yeah, this is... no. I don't understand how that works.
Are you good at finding people?
Yes, and that's when we come to payment. I know what you need to find. And I know where what you find often can be found.
Okay. You name the price.
Either I want a very rare object, something unique, something powerful, or I hate demons. I want you to kill a demon for me.
Kill a demon.
Just not a specific demon, just a rank 3 demon or higher.
Just any demon?
Rank 3.
Would
we
the
know?
Rakshasa suffice?
No, that's rank 11.
Oh.
Is that lower or higher?
That's lower.
Oh.
A rank 3 would be a Kokektuach or a Nabasu, possibly a Goristro or a Baylor,
Is there any time limit for this?
whenever you feel like it.
Would you,
I can send you right away if you want.
would you say we would even stand a chance?
Do I know what these are based on my background?
Do I know?
I was about to say, you guys can roll a... Check would that be? Just give me a check.
You check.
20.
No. Your new dice isn't working for me today.
It's working for me.
Because I've weighted some of them, and okay, let's just say a clean wisdom check.
Okay, wisdom then. It's a little bit more, but yeah.
So 23.
A whole 11.
A holy 11. For Gressa, you feel like you've heard these names before, but you're not quite sure what they refer to. You know they're
Still-
demons, and that they can be found in the hells.
Still done at the time.
But you, Montaigne, you've heard of all of these, and you know quite a bit about them. You know that the Baylor is a rank 2, sometimes classified as a rank 1 in certain scenarios, demon. The other 3 are rank 3 demons. And according to the way he said the names, that's how they rank in difficulty and taking down. All of them would fall into possible for you to kill. And some almost a little bit easy if they are alone. But you also know demons almost never go alone.
I can't quite remember. He spoke about so many demons.
And you
Do
also know
anything?
that a demon killed in the plane it's not from will not actually die. So you would have to kill the demon in their own realm.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Does he know which realm they belong to?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
It's the Hells. I don't remember the name for it actually.
Isn't it the Abyss?
No.
Umru. It's really not working.
I'm looking for my mother.
As am I.
Do I need to hurry?
Oh, your mother. My mother.
I'm looking for mine. Or the one that I call mother.
I don't sense any mother from you.
No. Nothing?
I only sense a father. No mothers. And your father is a demon. He is rank 1.
It's not a tiefling?
Rank S, actually.
Wait, there's more than rank 1?
Yes. Rank S are sort of the overpowers in the Hells.
Let's not take up on you. That.
Don't look at me, I didn't know.
I know someone who's rank S.
I feel like a
We're
name.
not here.
Fuck you!
Oh, that took a second.
I have felt this power before. It belongs to a Remilavilukar.
You want to torture us, right?
It's a tongue twister.
Yeah, I've heard it before.
You could kill him as well. I don't think you can. But it would suffice as a price.
I'm not sure I want to.
I would want you to.
So the same goes for the object, right?
Yes.
Anytime.
Anytime.
So
I'd-
what
I'd-
happens if we die before we get it?
You don't get to find the location. I don't really care more than
Oh,
that.
we don't
Oh.
get the location until we. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yes.
Are there any farms on the animal? I went a little bit
Farms on the animal.
Animals on the farm.
There are sheep, pig, chickens,
Bunch of horses.
horses. You're aiming at the pigs.
No.
Like
I'm
a
not
knife and
evil.
some bacon.
It's chaotic, not evil. But I guess at some point I'll like look maybe through, I don't know, kitchen window if there's anything and see if they're still like talking.
You see that all of your friends look kind of stressed and confused. And you see Relgalin is just smiling from ear to ear. He doesn't seem to be paying attention to anything the others are saying. You've never seen her this
down
happy.
into the chalice.
I'm lying in a rook, quietly up and down, just
If we choose to kill a demon, you will send us to the demon?
I can send you to a demon.
And how would we get back?
I will fetch you once I know it's dead.
And you will sense it's dead so that you can know when to pick us up.
Yes.
Will you pick us up before we die, if we can't manage?
I can consider for a price.
That's a lot of debts.
I can save you all for your hammer.
Don't we have anything? I mean, we have a lot of things in this bag, but I don't think we do. Does it has to be one of a kind?
It has to be very unique, yes.
Do you have anything of that? Like other than the hammer?
Except the hammer, no.
I have this lovely tinfoil hat.
That is one of a kind. Oh, Naruk's one is one of a kind.
That is true.
You saw my bow last time we met. That interesting enough?
It's nice. I have two.
And these stones, would they suffice?
I have a few.
Well,
You seem to know quite a lot, and I don't know if we could call it the patron, but the one that gave us these stones. Do you know what kind of creature it is?
You do not sense the origin of these stones. You cannot sense their history past you. Which is curious. I want whatever gave you these stones.
I think it's a creature, so I don't think there's anything.
I have a few creatures as well.
Have you seen who's been watching us?
Good question.
Someone been watching you?
I think just this morning.
Just this morning.
I haven't sensed anyone else close by for a while,
We've been,
except for the
Seeing-
armies.
we've been seeing something in the trees lurking.
Interesting.
Is there?
Started several weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, long before we came here.
We can promise you information about both of those creatures if we get any more. Seems to be something you don't know.
A bargain is hard to live with. If you can't deliver on it, I will be stuck with Nothing, except for having given of what I can. But I have a counter offer. I sensed something disturbing you, Relgalin, as I touched you.
Mother,
Mother and sister.
do you know if they're safe?
I know where they are.
And they're safe, alive?
I can tell you more as payment.
For
Upon
killing a
delivery
demon?
of these creatures.
So if we catch the creatures, or information about these creatures.
If I get enough information to be able to locate this creature myself,
And that will suffice.
that will suffice.
Can we explain it to you?
Try.
How it looks?
You can try.
It looks like a little gnome with tight skin. Very weird.
Fingers.
Yeah, very weird.
It
Like,
has brought us to other realms.
speaks in riddles,
Yes.
like just gibberish and nonsense, and then doing random stuff.
Seems to understand every language.
Yeah.
Does not help me much.
Seem to know our feelings.
As do I. That's very common.
But I doubt he's a dragon.
Does not sound like a dragon, no.
How about your bracelets?
I don't feel the inspiration. Only?
May I touch? It's rare, but I have one.
Of course you do.
Well, if we're going to fight a demon, maybe you can lend Montaigne some armor.
Lend. Promise to return.
I don't think we should go after a demon.
Do you have any suggestions, Montaigne? Because I'm frankly kind of lost as to what to do next.
Yeah, me too, but if we could rather locate an object for poking out, though, it would probably be better for us to do that.
I'm sure that would be more easy. And it probably will take more time.
Do you have any
And we
specific
might risk we find
items
an
that
object
you
isn't
require?
unique enough.
If I knew about the item, I would have it. I will have yours eventually, but I can wait.
I do want to have the and
I sense you have a special object.
It's been in my family for generations.
Your family is
It's
but a
ours.
speck on the timeline.
It's ours.
Hasn't been so for very long.
It's been for a long time.
It was
For
stolen.
me. For my family.
And your family is descendants from Pokinato's ancestors?
So he is
Well, we are
basically
all
your family.
sorcerers.
Would if she were to trade the chalice for information
What
about
are you
her own family,
suggesting here?
for information about the location of her family, would that break her connection to the chalice?
You will always be connected to it.
I just want you to have the option. It's your family. Are they in danger?
Please tell me if they're in danger or not. Please
That's
tell me
part-
if they're alive.
They exist.
That doesn't indicate if they're alive or dead. Could be in a grave.
That is why I require payment.
I risk giving you stuff and then you just tell me where the corpses are.
Wouldn't that be a comfort, at least?
Well, it would mean that I give away the only memory I would have left of them. Could I do that?
The blood in your veins should be memory enough.
Are you guys still talking about the Alien Turbo thing? The boring story?
You came
Stuff.
back in?
Probably speaking through the window. Not now. Yeah. Just wait a bit.
Well, can we leave soon? My clothes are starting to pick up the farm smell. And it's kind of disgusting.
So
Read the
yeah,
room.
I just saw we reached our sub goal. I didn't even know we had one.
Oh, we did.
But we had a sub goal of 20 out of 20 and we hit 21 out of 20 just now.
Ooh.
So that's cool. Thank you whoever subbed.
As soon as Kaeron walked in and started talking and doing that kind of stuff, I will do some finger gestures and do mislead. Which makes me invisible. And creates an illusion or a hand. And I would like to sneak over to Rumble and try to pocket the chalice.
I think she has it in her hands.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just fucking grab it.
Give me a stealth roll. Give me a perception check.
I actually have to roll with disadvantage. I think I nailed it.
What, you got a natural 20?
So what mislead does is I create an illusion and I get invisible, so I can move. While the illusion just sits and looking at kill.
Okay.
Wait, what are you doing?
What was your stealth
Nothing
roll?
Just looking at
15.
Just looking at me.
17.
How
17.
far are you away from me? Like, I'm in the room.
So you suddenly hear footsteps coming toward you, but you can't see anything. And then suddenly you feel the chalice starting to move away from you.
What the?
Strength checks.
Ours runs you.
Oh, yeah.
And Poconato is just looking straight at you.
Yeah, I figured as much.
But he doesn't seem to care much.
15.
God damn! 10.
Do you have minus?
you.
Yeah, we both
17
have-
minus 2.
We have minus both of us.
Okay, so she just yanks it back and you lose your hold on it.
What the fuck?
And at this point, I'm guessing the invisibility would break.
Yeah, let me check that. But
because
I think
that's
so.
an action against her. And now you see,
I think it's only if you attack or cast a spell.
it's technically an attack when you try to yank something out of someone's hands.
Is it an attack?
Become invisible.
An offensive action.
Okay, the double lasts for the duration, but the invisibility ends if you attack or cast a spell and it's a
Yeah.
grappling, so yeah.
Yeah, so you see Fergus in front of you trying to grab the chalice.
What the fuck are you doing?
Wouldn't you trade that for a family? To save your family?
But that is her decision to make, not yours.
Yeah, I would gladly do it to find my family, but
But it's,
I wouldn't give it to him. I would just make a point. I can go back to the ship.
Oh, I just wrote the precious.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Caleb
precious.
just sighs and was like thinking aloud, like amateur.
I don't even look at you.
I keep on looking down at the chalice, looking into the chalice. Then I raise the water elemental and I ask him, what do you think I should do?
It just looks around itself. Looks at Poconato. Seems to back off a little bit. And then just stands there quietly.
I put my arm around him. And hand the chalice to Coconato. Please tell me what happened.
Coconato
to my
takes the
family.
chalice, the water elemental becomes a puddle. Thank you. Your mother and sister was teleported by the chalice into the nether realm.
The nether realm. What happened?
They are still alive.
Are they safe?
They are safe. They have been unmoving, unthinking, unbreathing for a long time.
Is it possible to free them?
Should be.
How?
Magic.
What kind of magic? Something I could do?
Doubtful. It
Okay.
requires interplanar magic.
Someone. Do you know
A
someone who
great
could help me?
wizard could possibly do it. Our class of magic is very different. You would need to find a master, maybe a grand master.
Do you know of anyone?
I know of a few. I can tell you
Please.
for payment.
Of course. You already have the chalice.
And I gave you a reward for this. An exchange has been made.
And what is the price for the extra information?
Something similar to the chalice.
How about the tinfoil hat?
Why everybody trying to give away the hat? They're made of with love.
It's made from dragons.
It is expertly made, but very common.
And I think we should be happy it doesn't take offense to we try to give him something made from the skin of
Coconato, while
his
you're at
family.
it, can you take their stuff as well? And I point at Fyrkus and
I can take your dagger.
Sarah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ah,
but
yes.
my dagger doesn't make me possessed. Their stuff makes them possessed.
Are you certain?
99%.
Hey, my sword rejected him, that means my sword wants me.
For the chalice, I will also tell you the location of Nevadora, or where she most frequently frequent.
That's the most beautiful thing about owning a pen.
Nevadora is usually in around Ogden's retreat.
Ogden's retreat?
It's an old, ruined dwarven outpost.
Is it far away from Fermentary?
It is not.
Is it right of us to assume that one of Nevadora's aliases is Sin? Rao?
I would not know. I haven't heard this name before.
You said that they work with shadows and they change the form.
Possibly. I can. Many can.
It's our biggest lead so far.
Ogden's retreat is on the way to Semolani.
Great, we got a location, let's go.
We've got several things to look for.
If you ever want to fight a demon, let me know.
Yeah, I mean the offer still stands, so when we want to go there, we just go back here and he teleports us to the demon realm.
We also know if we want to get rid of that. If that's a problem, we have to deal with it. Not here.
I just know I'm kind of hesitant to jump right into a fight again.
Yeah.
That's
So
understandable,
that-
mate.
Wait, who's fighting a demon?
You.
Right, you didn't get that conversation.
You weren't here?
Yeah, kind of.
You leave that early? Didn't you hear the story?
Yeah, I heard everything about Ilian Toro.
Like,
You know, the young girl that changed her name and
Yes, and
did she though?
well, haven't you heard the story?
I'll fill you in later. So, okay. We need to find a master wizard for Adeline. We need to find a master religious person for Venus. And we need to find Ogden's retreat for
Nevadora.
Nevadora.
well, this is a whole lot of information. I think I should take notes. And I take out my backpack stuff and do it.
And we need money.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you can never have enough of it.
What do you need?
We have focus. At least 1,000 gold. And the diamond. At least 500 gold. And something else, which was also 1,000 gold. I'm broke.
I'm broke too. We should find some work on our
Me
way.
too.
Yeah, well, you're excused.
And I looked the part as well.
Well,
At least I didn't drink my healing potions last time.
Me neither, I too.
I had
I
to.
died instead.
You had.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I don't think so. I mean, we don't really have that much to offer you right now, so
I mean, a lot of things, but nothing we can.
The only thing we can offer is killing a demon.
but thank you.
Yeah.
No problem. Come back anytime.
Yeah, and thank you for taking care of our horses.
No problem.
And thank you for taking care of one thing.
Yes, of course, thanks.
It was my pleasure. Next time, be more expensive. I liked you when you came in.
I'll try not to die next time.
Please.
You probably will. Your lifespan is maybe
I
40
don't
more
think we
years.
want to know, please.
Oh, sorry. You sure?
Yeah. Please don't like that.
Okay, let's thank him for the tea and leave.
yeah.
Have a nice journey.
Here you go,
Thank you.
Coconato. This is now yours. My precious.
The one item you had.
Yeah.
When we're
I still have my tinfoil hat.
He
You
give
didn't want
it and he take it away.
Yeah.
going
But
to
I'm
be
happy
the last one
about
out
the
the door
charisma boost.
and point at Pokinato and just say that when we get more of those stuffs, I would like to know more about extending my essence to do magic stuff. And I'll walk out the door.
That's good. You heard no reply.
No, I was being super weird,
Yeah.
so.
Okay, you exit the dragon's hut.
Did you have my bow?
Oh, yeah, totally. You know, the story was so good. Yeah.
Even an exile.
Yeah, you can give him mine. Just
Well,
leather armor.
I think. Oh no, this is not your bow. This is your bow.
Thank you.
You wanted the big armor or the little one?
I'm fine in these clothes for now.
You sure?
Yep.
No armor?
Yep. For now.
Like we have the guard's armor.
I don't want to be seen in that around these parts.
Understandable. They can make it look different. And we can go get your old armor. It's not that far, it's like 6 hours.
The funeral would be a nice reminder. Could just be staying there. Not that big of a deal.
That's kinda cool. You know, you have a grave, but you're
Yeah.
not dead.
So now if you want, you can adopt a new name.
It can be anyone.
Montaigne the Second.
Montaigne Junior.
Filthy
No,
dragon
I'm just
says.
gonna call you Junior.
Big mountain.
Big Mountain.
So, Aegon's retreat. My attention span kicked off a little bit, but did we get the direction of where it was?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Mostly.
It was on the way to Semilani.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Where's our
Now
map?
where's the world map? We need a world
I
map.
can go get it for you.
We need a map.
It looks terrible now.
Mhm.
It has been with us for too long.
It's like it's been dragged across the continent.
I really miss the oceans.
Are you gonna remember which one's the ocean this time?
The one with the trees in it?
Yeah.
It looks like oceans!
And now with a big oil spill on it.
Yes.
That's interesting. I actually turned off the stream deck with my electricity in my finger.
You did.
Yep.
So Semilani is the one that we haven't
Static electricity.
been to, I believe.
I remember what's in Semilani.
No?
Yeah.
What's there?
Oh, tell me.
This is from your backstory.
It's from his story.
Yeah.
Pure story.
Or our story?
Yeah, there is something about it, but I forgot it as well.
It's something you said a long time ago.
And you remember? Why do you remember this?
Because it's cool. Yeah, well, we're up there. Okay. How far?
No. Is that correct?
Yeah, you're currently just almost right outside Sumatra.
But
See the city walls.
It's gonna be a few days journey to get there.
Yeah.
By a few, I mean like a week.
before we head out to Semilani, since I don't know where to find big wizards or like
Big wizard.
high religious people, but wouldn't the capital be First Blade Blood?
Do we want to go back then?
No.
I think there's probably posters and stuff maybe that we wanted.
How big of a city
But are we
is,
like, what is different
Sumatra
from?
for Semilani.
no, Samlani.
Semilani is
Last
one of the
time-
largest
Yeah, it
cities
looks
in the
pretty
kingdom.
big.
So they might have it there.
But like, I'm not. If,
It's big.
Big.
Bigger than Montreal.
No.
No?
why would we?
Sumatra is the
search
world's
out
biggest city.
Ivadora
Nowadays.
It's,
to ask her questions?
it's our only lead on William Turner so far at this point.
What do you think? What do we think is going to happen? Like,
I suggest we
if
just head to
Livadora
Semilani
is
first and then
sin.
start asking questions.
You remember that this guy could take shapes of literally anyone. He kind of killed her.
Yeah, but we can be careful.
So trust the
Okay,
pair.
but,
Trust no one.
But
like I want answers, but I don't feel much stronger since we failed.
To be honest, me neither. Or a little bit.
Maybe at least. Maybe we could ask the Red Baron, but I think that should wait. Like years.
I mean, I think Samlani is a good place to start on any of these goals. we have.
Start the search, yeah.
yeah, we should give the Red Baron some time to mourn over the loss of water. Same way we mourn pain.
That's actually kind of funny though.
I go get Galadhmir when it's ready.
Wait, what was the name of the horse again? Taliesin and
Felanus.
Felanus. That was what it was. I wonder which one the brown was.
Yeah, don't look at me. This is all Kalen's fault.
You child.
Hey, you're the dirty-minded if you're thinking that's his name. Have totally wrong pronunciation.
And how is it said?
Hell on us, of course. I mean,
That's it.
what did you think?
I think it was you that said the words out loud the first time.
Yes.
Wait, you guys thought it was Felanus? That's
Headed
gross.
off to Simulani. Yes. Are we following
Where
the
are
road or going through the woods?
Well,
Ah.
while I'm here,
Well, we can tackle that when we get there.
Road would probably be faster.
Road is faster.
Safer at
Yeah,
least.
but it's a little bit of a detour.
That's mountain between.
Yeah, it's a
Some of it
very
is
large
mountain
mountain.
and some of it is
Yeah.
woods.
There's a mountain range going around the city.
Yeah.
where we heard
But how
Pokinato was
far is
supposed to
it?
be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
up in the mountains.
How
Yeah.
many days of travel is it
Which way?
to Simulani if we
It was
use the
a
road?
week.
A week, okay.
It's about a week, yeah. Or, yeah, about a week to pass the mountains and then 3 days to get to the city.
Okay.
So about a week to sort of the general area where Ogden's retreat was supposed to be. And then 3 days more to Semilani.
Okay.
We don't know exactly where Odin's retreat is.
He told you sort of almost where it is, but not exactly. So he said sort of that it was at the end of the mountain ranges around Semilani, or
Does
on the way
anyone
to
have
Semilani.
unfinished business in Fumantre?
No.
You all do.
Yeah, but no.
No.
You can wait.
Yeah, but now, like, I mean, once we're here, shouldn't we just
What is
Finish
it you
our
want to do,
business.
Kevin?
I want to, you know, have another go at the Golden Rose.
Why?
To serve what purpose?
I mean, you can't just, you know, fail a mission and then just give up.
I can.
Apparently we can.
I don't want to drag Montaigne here again.
I don't want to drag myself there again.
No.
Wait, do you have a plan?
I've heard that there are, you know, that an airship is a good plan.
No. We've decided against this before. I don't think we'll do this. Not again.
It would be cool to have an airship to fly down to Agnes Retreat.
Yes, instead of using the airship to steal the Golden Rose, we just steal the airship.
I mean, it's better than walking.
You guys even know how to like work it?
We'll figure it out.
The people who had the airship were gone from the house, remember?
Yeah, they are. You guys are so smart.
You did see the
How-
people back in the camp.
That's nest.
No, back in the war camps.
Maybe just walk.
Yeah,
And we have a
Yeah.
carriage.
and then we can go back for the
We have
airship
the
later.
pack horses. I don't think we have a carriage. We just have the horses.
Just the horses.
Why did we have just horses?
Fumantre is a big city, but I think airships are pretty big as well. It shouldn't be that easy to hide, you know.
At this point, I've started walking a long time ago.
Yeah. Definitely following.
Slowly but steadily.
Yeah.
Making our way.
Okay, you have a week plus to walk. Any particular things you want to do on the way?
Yeah. Ask around for easy work. Turn
Easy
some
work.
money. Like work that wouldn't take more than a day
Yep.
or two.
Just a few hours into your first day, you get to Goranli, a small village, which you pass through on your way. You see that there are now a couple of people in the village. It's still burned down to the ground, but they are trying to build it back up again. You approach the workers there, or
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll do that.
hello, good sir.
Hello, you seem like you could use a hand there.
Always appreciate a hand.
Is it paid work?
Certainly.
How much?
Well, how long do you want to work with us?
Well,
We pay about a silver a week.
silver a week.
What if you do a week's work in 10 minutes?
A silver. We don't really have the funds to progress faster.
Can you do this in 1 hour?
10 minutes?
10 minutes?
And then I can fix that house. Well, that's probably not too big. Small house? Like an outhouse or something?
The toilets.
Oh, we were hoping for a little bit more, maybe.
Maybe try your luck in Vermontry.
Yeah, there's a war going on there. I don't think they.
Joining the war pays better.
Do you
We
think-
considered it, but
I can lend you some money if
it's about a
Yeah,
silver a
but-
day in the army. Pays very well. Now the
And now-
workers are also looking at you, just listening, waiting.
more than 1 silver.
Oh well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. We're in a bit of a hurry, so
Good luck on your hunt for gold.
yeah.
When we were out of earshot, I said, like, I have 17 gold. Is there anything you want to buy?
That's
we
not
need?
much. No, that's not much. I have
Like, we only need food.
That's like a few
and-
years worth of work.
Like, we're just spending money on, I don't know, food. But I can get us that in the forest.
Yeah, I know. We can all hunt, but it's a little bit more lucrative. We've been to some nice places lately, and
Have you been spoiled by like one night?
No, more than one. We've been to the castle too.
Never took you for a softie.
Haven't you also been giving away your spell reagents? The diamonds?
No, I still have those.
Okay. I guess he paid in the end. Did he? He paid in the end.
But
I mean,
he didn't pay me, no.
after their conversation, I want to go over to the worker. I get close up to him and I say,
Oh, do you need work?
no, I'm sorry for all these troubles. Not even here outside of the city you are safe from these beggars. And I hand him a silver coin.
Thank you, sir.
God
That's gonna go a long way.
Good luck with rebuilding the city.
Thank you.
The
Galen,
village.
are you coming?
Yeah.
Oh, he's lagging behind again.
Walk away.
It just makes like it didn't hear her yelling for you.
No.
Okay, and you guys keep walking towards Semolani. Anything else you want to do on the way?
Whenever we stop for camp, I try and hunt some small game.
Hotel? Well, just send messages what we're doing, what we've like figured out, but not too much details, but
Yeah, just some vague details.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I
Sounds
need to
good.
attune to my bow again.
Yeah.
At some point.
You do that before you hunt for small prey.
So one of the probably quite soon into our travel, when I see Tara like going off to send her messages, I'll just follow her behind. Tara, can I get your opinion on something? Yeah. Do you know when I said or asked Pokinato about my mother?
mm.
Do you think it's true? Do you think do you think she's dead?
You know, I think he was talking about your birth mother.
He said he found like no mothers for me. You seem so all-knowing. Like, should I give up? Should I ask you to tell Odell to tell my father?
I mean, I think he can sense how he senses somebody, and like he can sense your blood and your ancestry. I don't think he can sense just random people. Like, or else I would ask him about Sin. But he's never met Sin, and there's no
Good point.
And before you have two fathers.
Yeah, and he did only sense one of your fathers. It was the demon guy.
Yeah.
So you're like
Fair
half
enough.
demon. That's kind of cool.
I guess.
Yeah.
I to be honest, I haven't thought about it too much.
Do you take spirit damage? Or not?
Radiant.
Radiant damage?
I'm not sure. I haven't. I don't know. I haven't thought too much about it. But I don't. I'm not sure. I don't want to think about it as my father. I don't want to think about him at all. And if I don't have a mother anymore, then it's his fault.
You kind of do have to think about him though, because he is looking for you. And you can't just ignore that.
Well, I can until I can't.
Yeah.
If we have bigger things for now, at least. Will you just at least say hi to my dad for me, please?
Can I meet your mother? Yeah, that was a fake one.
Yeah, and you didn't see her. If
No,
not, maybe
no,
you
that's
could have.
Yeah.
We don't know how the messages work, so maybe who knows? But yeah, we would just like I don't know. Send him my love.
Yeah, sure.
I've also been like when we're traveling, I'll be summoning. I'll go into the forest and check out that I'm alone, and I'll summon Fen.
Yep.
Since this has been such a big hassle.
Yeah, no one sees the light this time.
And I'll just talk to him. I'll see if he reacts at all to, or I'll retell the story that Pokinato told us. Do you recognize the name of Nivadora?
No. It's not familiar to me. Why? I know
It's-
mostly what you know. We grew up together, you know.
I know. It seems I still don't know where we fit in all of this.
Neither. We survive. We fight.
That's true. I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
I think we have to lay low for a bit.
Yes.
Can you make me not low?
Do you glow?
Apparently.
Cool. I don't
Well,
know.
I can't see it.
Can I glow?
Hmm?
Can I glow?
You can try.
No. Can't you make me go? Because you make me.
I don't think so. Maybe I can give you some like cool colored fur.
I'm only here when you allow it.
Okay, let me try this. And I'll blink him away. And I'll blink him back again and envision him like with a halo.
He comes back with a halo.
Can you see it?
Barely.
Okay, wait. I'll try this again. And I'll blink him back again. And I'll keep the halo and I'll also give him like floating like lights of ring lights around his paws.
I don't like it when you take me away.
I don't think
It's like I stop existing for just a short minute.
I don't want that.
But I like these.
Well, it's either one or the other, but I'm not sure you can have these when we're with the others.
Oh, fine. As long as I get to stay in this realm longer. I feel weaker there.
In the other place,
Yes. It's dark.
I want you here with me. And as I grow stronger, you can be here more.
Yay. I like that. I want this.
Hopefully you don't ever have to go back
Yeah.
at some point.
How can we grow stronger? Can I become a real wolf again?
I don't know. We need to find like a master wizard
Oh,
for Raldalin, but maybe I can ask him.
maybe. That would be cool. And then we can hunt for real again.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
And then he just goes and cuddles around your legs.
Okay. So just count to 3, and before you're there, you'll be there and back again without the halos.
Okay.
And I'll do it as quick as I can. Snap him way back, and he'll just be regular.
He seems a little subdued when he gets back.
I'll just, sorry, not kill him then.
That's okay.
Go back.
And you
But
go back.
I'll try and I think I can have him like 6 hours or something. So
Yeah.
if we have a short rest in the middle of the day, as long as we do get a short rest, I can keep him there the whole day.
Okay.
We could have had a master wizard by now.
No, mother, I don't want to go into the non-space.
Okay,
Nice.
Yes, mother.
The mother of puppies.
The mother of wolves.
Do baby wolves have a name?
Puppies?
Cubs?
Hmm?
Cubs, yeah, that was the name. Oh, isn't it for bears?
Yes.
It's also for tigers and
Pups? Yes, wolf pup.
okay, you sleep the first night. Everyone gets back all of their strength and gets rid of their exhaustion. And continue your journey. Anything else you want to do while walking towards Similani?
I mean, if they're gonna go to every single small village on the way and try begging for some coppers, if I want to lend a hand, then I assume I'm losing 10 silver on the way.
That's gonna go. No,
You learned your lesson.
that ordinary work is not well paid.
Or that you're stinking rich. Depending on how you view
Except
it.
for maybe Kaelin and Montaigne, the rest of you have probably never done any real work or anything.
Nope.
Well, I've been working in the bakery.
Yeah.
So that's kind of ish
Yeah.
work.
But they don't know.
I
I've done
have
real
fed
work.
the sheep.
Wait, what?
Good girl.
That's hard work.
It is, but it's not your job.
No.
So
I
we are
have
the
not
spoiled
been.
kids.
I haven't like made my own money to pay my own bills.
Okay, you continue your
Break
journey.
from my parents to Evelyn taking care of me.
Next time we stop,
Sugar daddy.
use creation to make some more diamonds.
What? You can do that?
As long as I have the material.
Yeah, what spell was this? Did you say?
Creation.
Creation.
Wait, you
Diamonds
can
goes
create
under
diamonds with
gems.
that?
It's like 10 minutes.
Why are we even working then? No, we can just create diamonds and we sell the diamonds. I don't think that's how the spell works. Because then I would have become a wizard and not a thief.
As a crystal, that's like
There
12
we go.
hours. That's probably more like it.
Does it say forever? No.
Oh, it lasts for. So precious metals would last for an hour, gems for 10 minutes, stone or crystal for 12 hours, adamantine or mithril for 1 minute.
Okay, so if we want to scam,
I like what you're thinking.
someone,
Yeah.
Oh, it just and then it disappears. Okay, well then I won't do it.
You chose the wrong school, my friend.
Then you need to choose a material to make it from.
No, boarding school was fun.
Okay, you just need to say what material you wish to make it from.
I mean, if it disappears after, I won't do it.
Okay.
Cool.
onwards we go.
So food would last for a day. You could technically eat it,
And then
be
starve
sustained.
to death the next day.
but then be very hungry the day after
Yeah.
when it suddenly disappears from your digestive tract.
I have food covered.
I'm a little bit disappointed in you, Montaigne. I saw you go out hunting the other day.
Not again.
I would have gladly added the 4th title to my name, but you never challenged me.
I mean, if you're the champion, you have to arrange the competition.
I'm just waiting for somebody to challenge me. A challenger. But it seems you're not worthy of it. But I kind of forgive you, you know? Like, a couple of days ago you were lying dead on the floor. Second story of humble house.
Third floor.
Third floor.
Okay. You all continue your journey. A week goes by. You pass by the mountain ranges and continue towards Semolani, the city where at least 4 of you have been before.
When we start to get closer to Semolani and
Salami.
Semolani.
and where we have like been told that somewhere at this point Odin's retreat is going to be, I'll every time we stop, I'll ritually cast commune with nature. But it says that I can get knowledge of the land within 3 miles of you.
Yep.
And I would want to know if there's anything, any powerful celestials fey, fiend, elementals, or undead, and if there are any buildings that matches the mountains. Was that like? Well, I can find if there are any buildings, or so I can find out if there are any like locations of nearby towns. I'm guessing if I can feel something.
Yeah.
That seems like a retreat in the middle of the woods. So I would probably
So,
do it when we stop to eat.
Yeah.
When we go to bed.
Agnes Retreat is a ruined dwarven outpost that goes into the mountain. You do find the location of Agnes Retreat from your questioning the animals. As some of the animals usually hang about that area. As it has a lot of cover because it's basically an old ruined cave. Dwarven made.
Do we have to pass very close to it to get to Senwani?
You would pass relatively close, like within an hour of the entrance. It's just right inside the woods, basically.
I won't say anything.
Okay.
Just keep a closer eye at that direction when we walk past it on the road.
During that day, you do pass right where they said it was supposed to be. You only see a lot of trees and the mountain looming above them.
Naruk, could you maybe do what you did, become a bird and see if you can see this place?
Okay. Then I'll do some recon as an eagle. If anyone wants to come, I'll have him in my talons very securely.
He would want to.
And I'll be way above the ground, and I'll try and like circle around so it seems like I'm looking. But I want to see if I can catch a view of the overhead, but I don't want to give away that I know where it is.
Okay. Just give me a deception check and a perception check.
Yeah.
Too
Yeah,
good.
you
Deception. Let me see.
You have no reason to doubt what she's doing.
No, of course not.
Insight.
It's a 9 for deception.
9?
Yeah. And it's a 27 for perception.
Okay. No one from the ground seems to notice that you're doing anything weird or different. And you fly around the air, sort of faking that you don't already know where it is. And at the base of the mountain, you see sort of like these large 20-foot high pillars that sort of encompasses an entrance into the mountain.
Yeah, but I can't see any movement or anything around it.
You see a few animals running around, but nothing special. It seems run down, abandoned.
Yeah, not in use and not any.
And it's open. There's no door or anything. It's all broken down.
Yeah, I'll not fly closer to it. Yeah. Fly a bit and keep over. I think I can have the animal form for like 6 hours, so I'll probably just follow them and be in the air until next time we stop.
Why isn't she coming down? She was gonna look for it.
Yeah, she probably just hasn't found it.
I'll start like doing loop-de-loops. Enjoy myself, maybe
What is
catch
she looking
it.
for?
And Fanny's just.
The place on retreat.
If he's feeling frisky, I'll like toss him out and
I
catch
thought we
him.
were going to
I'm
salami.
getting nauseous.
Okay, I'll stop.
I thought
Thank
we were
you.
going to salami.
Salami.
I want to
Salami.
use my primeval awareness.
Yes. And
you
you
when
would
she was
sense.
flying around.
What are the.
Oh, you need a reminder?
Yes, I do.
Aberrations, celestials, dragons,
I would say
elementals,
Selma.
fae, fiends, or undead
Let's settle for a salami.
within 1 mile.
No, that's a sausage. What would you name a city after a sausage?
Servelati.
You
I mean,
feel.
salami sounds much better, right?
None of those, I think. Just let me double check.
Why would you name a horse Valenus?
I don't know. I mean, that's kind of an awful thing to do.
Exactly.
But a city called Salami. But I didn't get the joke, so I mean, yeah.
Now you're starting to like it.
Yeah, I'm starting to like you actually. Very funny.
Very funny.
You want to know this?
But it is on Lani though. Not this one, I'll just sign.
No. Not within a mile. She continues to circle, the rest of you are just...
How long does it last?
I think it lasts for like 6 hours. I think. Yeah.
So we're just walking and walking.
We're all getting headaches.
You haven't said that you started walking yet. You stopped when she flew up into the air. She asked her to check for this entrance.
I'll just like, if I see them not walking, I'll just like, I don't know, maybe I'll jump or land on the road and just like jump a bit and then take off and fly. Like,
Okay, she means it's that way. Okay, let's follow her.
I'll just continue down the road, like enjoying flying for a bit. I don't know. If I can be an eagle, why wouldn't I be? And if I get tired in that body, it disappears when I transform back again.
She's really taking her time up there.
Yes.
Maybe can any one of you fly?
No, 4 hours it is.
Okay.
So I probably won't be able to have Fen 100% of the time yet.
Maybe I should go up there and ask if she's alright.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't kind of figured it out yet, but
Now's a good time to try.
I mean, yeah, it's
Oh yeah, I'd love to see you fail.
okay. Don't. I'll try. This, you know, my magic is weird stuff. I'll just like polymorph myself into an eagle.
Yep.
I'll fly.
And you
up
now
there.
have an
Progressive becomes an eagle.
of not too much.
Probably not.
Even if you polymorph us?
His intelligence goes up.
I don't think polymorph changes your
Well, mine's
intelligence. Does it?
I think you
Does it
get-
change
you
the stats?
become the animal that you get the stats of the animal you become. I think it's just a druid thing that you maintain.
Yeah, it's only wild shape that you keep your mental stats.
Polymorph lasts for an hour, and you get the
Yep.
specs for the thing you.
You retain your alignment and personality.
Yep.
The rest changes into the animals. So you are very stupid at this
Yeah,
point.
so I don't remember at this point that I was going up to look for her, so I'll just fly up because she looks fairly like me. So I'll just fly with you.
I'll play with him.
Yep.
Like chase him a bit and let him
Yeah,
know.
I can't really fly that well, since
And you have your own personality, so you would still be playful and yourself, but not smart enough to know what you're doing.
I'll laugh and tell jokes with him about stupid people thinking they can do my specialty.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm that smart and just flying around having fun and just look, I can do it too.
Wait, actually, let's retrace this. You cast a spell, you become an eagle, and then you become yourself again because you lose concentration.
Actually?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you can't keep concentration if
Okay,
you're not
so what really happens
yourself.
is I just brain farted, turn into an eagle, and then it's just and then it's whoosh.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't work.
Polymorph yourself.
What can you polymorph into then? If you would
No, you can
always
only
use
polymorph others.
Others,
Okay.
other creatures,
A
unveiling.
creature that you can see, of course. Reading
You
the
can
spells
see
is
yourself.
the spell, yeah.
But you would lose concentration as you become polymorphed.
So let's say that. Just
Yeah,
brain
because
farted.
it's possible to polymorph yourself, but it won't actually do anything.
Doesn't last.
Need more practice, perhaps.
Yeah, as I said,
Polymorph Kaelin
Swear.
into
I think that
a pigeon.
counts as a fail.
I don't think I want to let anyone. I mean, it's a long way down.
If they haven't started walking yet, I'll just return and become myself. Like, what? What are you guys waiting for?
For you to come down.
I was asking you if you could check if you saw something, and then
Oh
I
yeah,
was waiting for you to answer.
Oh sorry, I didn't see anything, and
By the way,
it's quite
Montaigne,
fun to fly.
everything is very dark for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't have your
no
glasses
glasses.
anymore.
Yeah,
Yep.
doesn't have his glasses, so he always has like a maximum of 30 feet vision.
I know.
Haven't we been able to, in any of the towns, ask for if someone has a spare pair of glasses, maybe?
If you wanted to, but you didn't.
We forgot it.
Yeah.
He hasn't. He's been suffering in silence.
We've been walking through a few, but most of the villages on the way have been barely standing, and mostly just workers trying to build them back up again.
Just a simple man with a bow.
Who can't see far.
Yeah.
See? A bow with a range of 30 feet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Rad, that I forgot that you asked me to answer. I couldn't see anything, and your friend was quite fun to fly instead of walking endless hours.
Kokinato said it was supposed to be here.
Well, he said it was supposed to be closed, but maybe they know more in Similani.
Maybe. Well, let's get going.
I bet Kaelin would find it if you just ran inside the forest for a few minutes. But we can take that later.
I can trust Kaelin with this.
Okay, onwards then.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta find this place.
I mean, if we got a minute.
You wanna search?
I mean, we're supposed to be close according
Yes.
to Koki's description.
Okay, I found it. But, like, shouldn't we at least look, see if we can heal, like, Fen, and see if we find the Master Wizard first?
Yeah, I still think we should go to Semilani first.
Are we buying
Like, it's-
stuff with no money?
Or
I'm
maybe-
just looking for information. Like, it's right there. It's like just an hour. I couldn't see any, like, it's an entrance. I
Okay,
couldn't
well,
see any movement or anything, but, like, I don't want to go there at all, and
no, I don't think there's anything.
Oh, I don't even
Not
remember
yet.
what we were gonna do there.
find our
find
arch
Nevadora.
nemesis, the
Nevadora.
Nivadora has been pulling all the strings. I don't think I have anything to offer for that fight.
Now that I know it's like in nearby, can I do locate objects on the ring?
Can try.
Yeah.
Oh, that's smart.
How far is that again?
1,000 feet.
But I think it's limited by like thick walls and
Yeah.
stuff. So if it's down in some mine shafts, that
1,000
might
feet
not.
is not that far.
Nope. It's less than an hour's walk. Way less.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
true.
it's
We
like
actually checked that.
Less than 5-minute walk.
Yeah.
But I think I might
you
be
walk
able-
like 60 feet every 6 seconds.
Yeah, true. I think
So for anyone who can do math,
Well,
I
how long
might
is
be
1 mile?
able to.
That's 10 feet per second. So
1
a
mile
1,000 feet
is 1,000 feet?
100
No, it's
seconds,
more.
so that's less than 2-minute walk.
it's 5,280 feet.
Okay.
I think I might be
So
able
it's still
to
not
use the
very
canoe with
long,
nature to
but it's
find
longer.
people in a
It's a
mine.
good distance.
So when we get there, it might be useful.
Okay, maybe there's a greater wizard in
Salami!
so
Salami.
Thank you for butchering my city name.
Yeah. In Semlani.
Butcher.
Semolani.
Butcher
Now
my
it's
salami.
broken.
That is hilarious.
Maybe do any of you know like what the head of religion is called? Is it like a priest, the bishop, his most holiness?
This I won't know.
Give me a religion check.
Should have said giant
Yes.
teacher.
27. No, 25.
It's the High Highness.
The High Highness. Most
That
of the
sounds
time.
like an asshole.
He might think very highly of himself.
Well, at least now we know who to ask for, maybe? I'm not sure which religion, though.
I don't know what
We'll just
Who
have
they
to find
serve
out
in
what
this
they have
city?
in the city.
Probably a couple of
To choose from?
Huh?
Maybe there's a couple to choose from.
Couple different temples.
But for all we know, it might be like the religious center of all that. Who knows? Have any of you been to Galadhmir before?
You have.
Have one? Who?
You have. You have. You have.
Would
And you
we-
have.
Have I?
Yes, that's true.
Oh, with the guy?
With which game?
The wizard?
No, when we came
whale,
when we came back from when she got killed, wasn't it?
No, the guy that teleported us when Kaelin was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
so
were
Kaelin has
outside-
also been
yeah.
there technically.
Grindia!
Yeah,
Grindel, yeah.
that's true. But we were only right outside the city, right?
You were right inside the city.
Right inside, and he was a wizard.
I remember nothing. What was this?
When
I was there as
when
well.
he was.
Yeah, you were also there. Yeah, he was also guesting
Yeah, we
time.
were guesting too.
Yeah.
I located
So
the
everybody
trolls.
was there.
Everyone was there. I
And
mean,
it
you
was
were,
when-
you were,
was,
but everybody
unconscious.
was.
Like Prissy.
Do anyone remember the name of the wizard?
Prissy, but that was the session I was here.
I remember Grindior, but I don't remember the other one. I have
No.
written it down somewhere in my
Prissy
notes.
was.
That's a long time ago.
I bet salami is known for its many
Oh, I think
butcher
this is,
shops.
I started this notebook after.
Nice.
When was this?
July?
So,
Yeah.
I have dates on mine, you see.
Yeah.
Nice.
Even
Mhm.
Well, they all
I've written
steal.
in episode 17, Kaelin is still an asshole. It's written in my notes.
Is
oh,
this
these
the
were all the
story?
notes you took that day.
No, I have some more. But I don't, there's no context. Yeah. I don't think.
No.
Rick Igabor. No, it wasn't that either.
Nope.
I
No.
don't know the guy.
Okay.
I don't think I actually have written it down.
Steven is
So-
a captain
Yeah.
of the wizard.
But then, so we actually do know.
Oh, hold on. No, I didn't write it down.
Found your notes from the episode.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did, but I haven't written it down because I'm stupid.
Well, to be fair, Tara can just ask Grimnir.
Mm.
Yeah, you actually could.
But then at least we have something to go on. He might be able to help, and he might be interested in.
Trevan. Trevan? Trevan.
Trevor. What is Trevor? I remember nothing.
Maybe we can trade for our newly acquired, like, what really happened all those years ago information. For some wizarding help, or he might be able to know who to ask if he's a wizard himself.
You think you would even let us in after last time?
Harry, you're a wizard now.
Did it
I
go
don't-
bad last time? I can't
No,
remember.
but
I think it was good that I had a problem with not us.
Are you sure? Didn't seem to like people that much.
True, but I don't think we might.
Well, we should try anyway, but I think one of us should stand behind the house.
In case he's trying to run.
Yeah.
If we can find the house. As
Yeah.
I remember it just kind of appeared.
I assume we are all walking and talking.
Yes.
We are walkie-talkie.
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 So yes, you all walk towards Semolani. The first time you approach the city from this angle.
Yeah, there's no.
True.
Yep. So a few more days go by. 3 days, in fact. Do anyone want to do anything in particular during those days?
Every single day I'll try to polymorph again, just to practice.
Yep, it fails spectacularly every time. Just as quickly, just boop boop.
We see this and we just laugh.
Yep.
I think I'm strong enough to like carry you if you want to go for a ride.
Hey, I need to practice on this. I really want to make it work. Like, really want to make it work.
Maybe if I can like hold each of your arms, and then you can pretend that you're an eagle, so you know what to envision when.
That's
you're
not the
like,
same
well,
thing, you know that? It's not the same thing. It's
Might help you envision what it is that you're concentrating on.
You should read the chat.
I know. I'll turn you into a rabbit.
Yeah, try.
And then you can challenge Montaigne to a hunting.
Yeah, we'll go hunt rabbits, won't we?
Would be even better if I didn't know you polymorphed him.
We're looking for
Kill the
the
rabbit.
white rabbit.
And then
So-
Kalen, what?
So when will we do this something exercise again? Oh, well, I just need to practice. Okay, it's the wizard. He told me to practice grandeur. Just practice, practice, practice. We'll get it. It's not the same thing when you hold me and we fly. You know.
At least for me, it helps to envision what it is that I'm.
What kind of
the feeling
animals can you do?
A giant elk. I can do a frog, a spider, like things I'm familiar with. So I have to like picture it,
You
how
know
it
any-
feels, how it, yeah, how I think I'm going to do, what I think I'm going to do.
But how would you pick me up if?
But this is also a sorcerer spell. Would I know what this does and know that he might fail this?
You would probably, yeah.
I go over to him and I whisper, "It doesn't work that way.
Then how?
You cannot concentrate on anything when you're a bird.
That doesn't make sense. How do they even fly then?
They don't fly with magic.
You guys don't make sense.
You're making a fool of yourself. Believe me, I know how this works. Don't make a fool of yourself.
Okay, then what is the point of doing it?
You can make others something.
Oh. Like I can turn you into an eagle?
You could, but I would kill you once I turn into myself again.
You might be able to kill him as an eagle as well.
That's
You might be able to kill him as an eagle as
Yeah,
well.
but that's true. I might pick out your eyes.
Doesn't sound very fun.
No.
Again, what's the point of this spell then?
You
Well-
can use it if we're fighting someone, you know.
Or maybe
Turn them into a mouse or a fly or something and
That's just me. That's actually very good though.
it's useful.
Yeah, it's easier to catch.
We
a
can
mouse.
trap him in a cup.
You guys, yeah.
Cool.
Thanks.
At this
Just
point,
give me a call if you want to ride. Quite fun up there.
I want to fly myself, and I'll just walk off.
At this point, you start seeing the city looming in the distance. It's a very large city, and it's also sort of a hilly city. So you see the city sort of grow beyond itself, upwards, up along the mountain. And as you approach the city, I think that's the perfect time to end tonight's session,
Yep.
so that we don't start something new and go overtime.
Yeah.
Even though it was a very short session this time, we didn't even have a break
No.
because we didn't start before almost 8.
Yeah.
So, except for the session where we laughed, I think this might be the shortest one.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we had technical difficulties.
Yep.
At least for hopefully we don't have to wait like several months until next time.
Yeah, most
Should be
likely.
back.
2 months wasn't enough waiting. We waited an extra 90 minutes to start
Yeah.
the session.
Yeah. So most likely we will be back next week, unless half of us have Corona by that time, which is a possibility
jinx
at this
us.
point.
You never know.
I want to be realistic this time because last time I said we'll be back in 2 weeks for our Christmas
Yes.
special,
Yeah.
and we didn't have a Christmas special.
No. Or New Year's special.
Yeah.
Special.
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 But we didn't have a one shot though.
Yep.
Please
Yes.
check it
Yeah.
out.
But
Yeah.
so then next week at Valentine's Day special.
Yeah. So it's Valentine's special next week. So look forward to that.
There will be hearts drawn with lipsticks on our cheeks.
Yep, something like that. So see you all in a week. It's gonna be a blast.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.